This product is women.
Welcome to the first episode of the 360 podcast.
360
You gotta work with nobody's gonna work them.
Feel the hate when she look at me. Running the streets, I ain't looking for nothing. If that's the truth, I disagree. Everybody just looking for something. Some of them wanna use you. Some of them wanna be used by you. Maybe I never abuse you unless you want me to.
I miss you, girl, yeah, all of that. I called your phone, won't call me back. I'm losing it, old heart attack. Really don't want no parts of that. You call it this, you call it that. I'm a sucker for love, yeah, all of that. You wifey, girl, wifey, baby. Do that thing, you drive me crazy. Pop that bottle, roll it up. We might make a couple babies.
Hey, man, what's good?
What's going on out
What's
there,
really
man?
good, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's that 360 time, man. You already know that 360 podcast with me, Maurice Savage.
And your boy KG Williams.
And we can't forget about our boy Dre, you feel me, holding it down. He ain't here right now. I missed last week, you feel me?
I forgot to mention that. Cuz was he was under the weather and shit.
Yeah, and I saw they had an amazing episode. I'm mad that I wasn't a part of it because they had some good topics, and you already know.
we upstairs listening to it.
Yeah, I bring energy and fire. So I definitely would have had some great stories to bring along on this shit. But y'all already know what time it is, man. This show is about good conversation, good positive energy. Of course, we're going to give our opinion, of course, you feel me? And not to be disrespectful, but we're going to say what's on our mind. We apologize if we offend you or hurt you, but that's not where we're coming from. It's just conversation, being direct with it.
Yeah, man. And the jokes is just jokes, man. Don't they take it personal, man. We ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings for real.
Yeah, so without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump into this shit, man. 360 podcast. All right, topic number one. Everybody know about these rap beefs and all that shit going on, but the main one that's main stage is, we already know, Drake versus the good guy, Kendrick Lamar. So the topic is, Drake, is it over?
It's over. whether I think my boy was telling me, I ain't confirmed yet though, but I think he was telling me Nick, he was talking earlier, he was saying that Kendrick said it's over or whatever, but if that ain't, I don't know if I ain't confirmed that yet or whatever, but man, as far as I'm concerned, it's over, man. Drake lost. It ain't like the man ain't do a good job with the lyrics and the songs, because both sides was rocking. The man lost. I mean, the Tupac joint he did with him and Snoop, I exclude that or whatever. I kind of matched that up with I think it was called 616.
You talking about the Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, it was one of them called 616 or something like that.
Yeah.
Not to say, and I like the 616, but that was, to me, that was the softest one that Kendrick had put out or whatever. And so all the rest of them, man, I think Kendrick beat him head to head, man. Like the lyrics, the disses, all the stuff he was saying, man, Drake sound like he was exhausted from a 12-round fight and catching nothing but 7 rounds of body punches.
Wow. Well said. Right
Sound like he was exhausted, man. He was tired. Whether it's just like he ain't want dead. Once he hit the pedophile stuff, it's like he was like, yeah, I'm done, or whatever. And I kind of knew that was gonna happen because I seen an interview where he was talking about with Pusha T. When Pusha T put his son out there, or whatever. He kind of felt like after that, he was done with that beef. So when he said that, I was like, dang, I seen that interview too. I was like, yeah, he probably done, or whatever. Then I feel like he was lying when he tried to say they set Kendrick up, because if you set him up, the right way to do it was how I would have did it. It'd have been beautiful. We'd have put the false information out there, right, cuz? And then Kendrick would have bit that shit like a tiger shark. And then as soon as he bit the information, the fake information we put out there, I'd have put it all on social media. Yeah, I mean, right. As soon as he dropped that song, got him. Got him, y'all. Look how we got him. He think it's a rat in the camp. But it ain't no rat in the camp. We feeding him false information. Here, look. He'll get even the person who he thought was giving him information. Ha, got you. Yeah, I mean, or whatever. No, he ain't do that. I mean, he said that after the fact. No receipts, no nothing. Don't nobody believe you. Yeah, I mean, Drake, you good. You're a big enough icon, where as though you worldwide type shit. Beef ain't gonna really hurt him too much. I mean, everybody. I will say this though. Everybody had their time in the spotlight. Don't last forever.
For me, I'm gonna say this because I was looking at him. First thing I'm gonna say is before I jump into it, this was definitely good for the rap game, and good for hip hop because we haven't really had no real controversy shit like that because everybody cool with each other nowadays. We got different rap flows, different rap styles, and all that. And then you mostly see everybody at these parties together. It's really not like how, especially when I was growing up with the 50 Cent versus Jada Kiss, Mobb Deep, Fat Joe, Ja Rule, Stack going up. Him, he had the Tupac and Biggie. Then he has I forgot the other guys. LL Cool J versus
Kool Moe Dee.
Yeah, and what was the other dude?
NWA versus Ice Cube.
Who's the other dude? LL Cool J when the dude was rapping in the ring.
Cannabis.
Yeah. So, cause he had that and I had this, and I think like the newer generation, they really didn't have no real like rap beef or nothing that was
Not
going
nothing on that caliber.
Not
like
on that caliber. We talking about rapping wise. I mean, of course they had the regular shit where they was throwing hands and all that. But and I'm not. Hey, this will get me in trouble. Most of the rappers that are be getting into combat with each other, fighting each other, they the weakest rappers. They can't rap for shit, so they doing it with their hands and shit. Where Kendrick Lamar and Drake, it very well could get physical because you gotta look. And before I get into the music, of course, you gotta think about the backgrounds. Kendrick Lamar is coming from 50 Cent's camp and Dr. Dre's camp, so he got all of that in there, and you already know how long they've been in the game.
And then on top of that, the whole West Coast on this back, yeah.
And then
you got like, yo, don't mess with him, yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, no disrespect. We already know how Drake Favre is known. You feel me? His backing, and then we already know Drake signed with Birdman and them. So we already know the backing right then and there. So things could get hectic when we get there. So we got some of that back in the day feel with gangster shit and street there. But as far as like the rap shit, this is exactly what we needed because we ain't have guys go at each other like this for a long time. And I'm glad the people that was in it got out of, really didn't have a chance, like the Rick Rosses. Excuse me. And of course J. Cole and all that shit. But I mean, Kendrick Lamar ate this dude up alive. You feel me? Destroyed him. The pedophile shit, you feel me? I think
we need more. We need more. I mean, I seen some things. I talked to Cuz about it. We don't really feel like that it's enough to kind of really be talking about it. Yeah, I mean, it got to be some more stuff that come out about that. Because I ain't really seeing nothing about him as far as being like having sex with underage girls.
I was going to say this too. That. You feel me? Also, in one of Kendrick Lamar lyrics, I like pay attention deep into detail when I hear any rapper say, "I'm not going to speak on this," or "I could expose more, but I'm gonna stop." And Kendrick Lamar's, he made a reference exactly like that. So when I hear shit like that, and we already know, you feel me? The Illuminati shit is no more a secret. It's real. It's out there. You know. I mean, who knows what he heard about at that party? Who knows? I mean, just like how we hear whispers in the streets right here, them celebrities have the same whispers, the same conversations, and this, that, and third. You made
people talking with bras giving out telling people information.
And I was gonna say you made a good point earlier when we was talking upstairs with the Tom Brady roast. Like those people felt so good attacking his ass because that's how they really talk and how they really is, and that's exactly how it is for Kendrick Lamar. He probably did hear a rumor about pedophile shit, blah blah, and exposed it right then and there. But at the way how Drake stood on business, he basically said to, I think it was DJ Academics, he said, "Yo, if it's true, I'll quit what I do and come work for you right now." You feel me? So let's go at that situation that is not true and it's nothing like that.
Right.
But other than that, man, every last one of them, man, was a destroy. Every single time that you thought Drake was going to at least come out to win. And I ain't gonna lie, I was waiting.
At first, I wasn't sure. I didn't know what was going to happen. To be honest, I
was waiting for the fans to automatically nominate Drake the winner. I was ready for that shit to happen. Like prime example, when Drake had that shit against Meek Mill, I didn't feel like Drake was really the winner because I felt like Meek Mill didn't give it his best. I mean, how one of the best freestyle rappers of all time and best battle rap guys, that's what he was known for. That was his specialty, battle rap. How when it's time for him to battle rap against somebody, he don't punish this dude. You feel me? It just was kind of weird off.
He tried. I mean, he tried. I mean,
no, that's why I say he didn't really try. Drake said what he said. Kendrick Lamar came out. Drake said something back. Kendrick Lamar came back. So what I'm saying is, Meek Mill said his shit first. Drake came out with back to back. If I saw you kill me with back to back, that's what I'm used to. I'm coming back with another. That's like how Kendrick Lamar did. I'm coming back.
I don't know if he tried. I don't know if
I'd never heard that
at the back to back. He ain't say nothing. Like
Nothing
it was
else.
done.
It was done.
That was just it.
It was done.
Damn.
So that's why I always found it confusing about how this guy.
That's what you call murder.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, this guy is a known battle rapper. That's what he's known for. How when you go against Drake, a clear commercial guy. This guy came from the show called Degrassi. He's no street guy at all.
And Euphoria was the name of one of the shows.
Yeah, but yeah. He straight came from that. So how the fuck, you feel me? You lose to him. Now then to go to Pusha T. I mean, Pusha T was just saying, Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar, I believe, did the same thing. Like, yo, don't play with me, Drake, because I know about you and I really can rap. You feel me? And
go ahead, my fault.
And I was just gonna say, I'll let you jump in at this. I was gonna say this. The reason why it was really over, it's like, yo, we know, Drake, that you can rap, you can write your own shit, and we know your melody, we know your style. You feel me? We know you like an R&B rap guy. We know your style. So for you to be saying all this hard shit right now, now everybody looking at you like, all right, Joe, your ghostwriter about to run out of shit. That's if you notice, Kendrick. That's what I say. You gotta pay attention. Kendrick Lamar says that in the song. He says, "Yo, I'm gonna kill you and your ghostwriters,
and whoever else with you, fuck them." Pretty much, he said.
He said that. Go ahead, cuz he said that.
I forgot what I was great saying shit. But damn. Oh, that's what I was great saying. And you could tell, like, all right, when you look at Drake body of work far as the disses, right? Or whatever. None of the songs he was really going at Kendrick by himself. It was always some straight shots for somebody else. Or whatever.
The street shots was I think harder than we
now look from that to when he battled Meek. Nigga, that whole shit was about him.
The whole shit was about him.
He ain't had no ammo for Kendrick. He ain't had nothing on him.
He don't.
Kendrick, you know what I mean, as far as, public eye, stuff like that, you can go back and research and catch little stuff. He ain't got no dirt on him like that. So that's why Drake couldn't really hit him like he wanted to or whatever. And then if you go and research your stuff about that stuff Kendrick brought up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Or whatever, but and that's why Kendrick was able to have more ammo for him.
And I was gonna say this too, to add to that, because that was a good one. The reason why Drake can't get anything because we just saw the whole movie of NWA. You saw the movie NWA, right? If the only thing that y'all took from that is that NWA was the best rap group of all time, and these guys split up and Eazy had AIDS, you missed it. What I saw from that is, this is a cruddy business. The dude who will praise you and see you as a gold mine will take advantage of you. So what I got from that is, it was clearly showing you that Drake was learning the business. He learned the shit from the white guy. He learned it first starting off how you can't get in. Then he learned the shit when he got in with the white guy. Then he saw the shit with Suge Knight. And then he did. So what happened is, he got Kendrick Lamar under him. You don't think he giving Kendrick Lamar that tutelage? Hey, look. I've done this shit and I got down with the shit. But I'm telling you, hey, you better keep your nose clean there, fella. You don't do this. Keep being who you is. We got the gangster shit. We got it. I got the 50 Cent. You feel me? And Eminem. That's what I'm saying. Niggas forget about Eminem. Well, we got people. We got the whole West Coast. Don't forget. We fuck with niggas, and you ain't gotta do shit. Just stay killing them on. Dude. When you got that, it's like, yeah. What can you say about the nigga? He don't do no fugazi shit. Don't paint his fingernails. Don't do no gay shit. The most he
said was what Joe beat his girl or his wife up or something. I think that was like the worst thing he said. Oh.
Probably his height.
The stuff about his son. When he was like the dude, like Kendrick's son wasn't his, it was the other dude's. I forgot the name he said. Or whatever. That was like probably the worst thing for him. And that's out of 4 songs. But I can name a whole bunch of stuff that Kendrick
killed him. Everything.
And then people were saying they companies like Nike, and they say, all right, now I don't know if this is what I was hearing or whatever. They were saying Drake was dropping some shoes or something, and they had something going on with Nike, right? Because it is beef that Nike is, and these other companies that's tied in is gonna lose some money. Because he lost. Fans ain't really on him now.
I would say
or whatever, and they was like,
he got a Drake shoe. That's what you saying?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Now we see the shoes come out, then probably got something to do with it.
Okay, I can see that.
Because it's money. How you hurt rich people? They pockets. That's it. It ain't nothing else you can really hurt them with unless it's money. Yeah,
I would say this: Nike, you right about it, but at the same time, there are still some clowns out here who love Drake so much they think he won the battle. Or there's people who love Drake and know he lost the battle and still would support. So you never know. All right, next topic. I'm pretty sure everybody's down with social media, and once you type in Jim Jones, you saw what happened. Jim Jones fighting two guys at the airport. When
was
I saw
2 or 3?
No, it was 2.
That was 2.
Because I was confused on how he started fighting 2 people, because the video, he straight up slammed one dude and
slammed the shit out of his old.
Now, peep it though. When you watch the video, the dude who was punching on him, like when he
the little baby punches,
shit. He had nothing to do with it. If you go look at
it, that's why I was asking, was it 3 people?
No, it was 3 people there. But what I'm saying is the dude who would promise. All right, so let me get straight to how it was.
Okay.
Jim Jones was tussling with this one white guy.
Mm-hmm. Older dude.
Yeah.
Right.
And there were 2 other guys on the escalator.
Right.
They were not even paying attention to what was going on.
Right.
So when Jim Jones slammed Jim Jones slammed into one of those guys. And so when Jim Jones got up, he concentrated on the guy that he was slung.
Right.
And then while he was concentrating on him, one of the dudes who felt the impact of the slam started attacking Jim Jones.
Oh, see, I gotta look at it again, because it looked like that old dude. He grabbed. Like, look, it's funny, y'all, because y'all gotta see it. I'm a little bit older. Than you or whatever. But yo, when you grab, I don't give a fuck how old you is, yo. When you grab somebody by the back of their pants like that, yo, you grab them by the back of their britches, yo. You grab that man by the back of his pants, yo.
Like, look, see what I'm saying?
Old ass down there.
See what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
Okay, I'm looking.
Them niggas ain't got nothing to do. Remember, they going their own way. Look how they looking going their own way. He slammed yo.
That's somebody else.
Yeah, look at him helping him. That's what I'm saying. They helping the old dude for no reason. Look.
And the old dude, the old dude's still on the ground.
No, that's the person he slammed. Now look how, remember, now so you can see.
That's somebody black.
No, that's a white guy. You see how them niggas not even worried about it? That's the part I was talking about. They not even worried about it. Once he slam him on there, he about to go back at the old man. Jim Jones going right back at the old man.
Right. All right, I see it. Yeah.
Now watch the one nigga about to get up and help him. See?
Yeah.
So,
and then pointed at him like it's him.
So I mean, that's
that YT people shit, boy.
Yeah. Now I'm saying that even over and over again. One guy was just being a good Samaritan. I guess he seen a big black guy whooping a white guy's ass and helped him because that guy had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he slammed that man down them steps, yo.
And
he was like, "Oh."
I want to hear what the details is on. That's what we should have looked up too. I want to hear the details on what the hell the fight was about. Because how could I mean,
he by himself? We seen from the public eye, from what you know about Jim Jones. Jim Jones ain't gonna get into no fight with no random white person, yo, in no airport.
Especially an old white dude. So what you think? You think it had something to do with race or something?
I probably did. I guarantee you, it probably had something to do with race, yeah. Probably said something slick to him, and Jim Jones probably gave him a warning, and then he kept going, and then he grabbed him by his britches, and tossed his old ass down this escalator.
Wait, hold on. This supposed to be.
I hope you got it all. We gonna have us come and pick you up.
No, he ain't saying that.
Nah, he ain't saying that. Okay.
Yeah, that's
they bullshit. Yeah, some bullshit right here. Yeah. But anyway, I felt this like, first of all, one, Jim Jones, where your security? I mean, I see a lot of celebrities doing that nowadays. You feel me? Going by their self, but yo, just like how billions of people love you, there's always that one nigga like, yo, I try this nigga, yo. I mean,
They probably didn't know who he was because they just knew he was a black dude.
and the reason why I'm saying it, yo, because me being so much of a huge fan of wrestling, when I be watching these underground interviews, yo, all the wrestlers, every last wrestler got a story like this. Yo, because we wrestle on TV, when we be in public, yo, niggas be trying to really fight us. Niggas really be trying to say, oh, wrestling fake. I bet I could put you through a table and this, that, that. And yo, that's exactly how it is. Right? I mean, just think about it, yo. Now, for real, yo, Floyd Mayweather is literally, yo, my height, but I weigh more than him. Floyd, but you know how many niggas a little bit bigger than me who would try to fight Floyd? You see what I'm saying? Shit like that?
Get their ass whooped.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I think that's probably one of those type of times where it was on some, you know how white people, I don't give a fuck who you. I don't give a fuck about a Jim Jones or Jones Jim. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Move out the way.
Right.
And Jim Jones probably was like, hey, yo, you better watch your fucking mouth, blah, blah, and all this shit. I'll beat your ass in here.
Then he tossed his old ass.
Because he's super, I mean, to be honest, them people who was right there saved that old nigga. Because he was trying to slam the dogs.
Yeah. All this would have been busted over.
Yo.
If them people weren't right there.
He lucky, yo.
And then you heard when he fell, that noise he made.
Like,
it was a noise of pain. So he was already hurting. And then the people try, and then that made me feel like, man, like just because it was all white people and just had one black, you know, that's why they tried to help him. I don't know. And that's, I mean, not to see because you know people are throwing it to him or whatever. But you see what's, you know, you like what the hell's going on? If something hit you like that or whatever, you don't just turn around and just start swinging.
Unless you mad them niggas landed on you. I ain't gonna lie, cuz I am one of these type of niggas. You gonna laugh at this. I am that type of nigga, cuz I hate car accidents. So if I'm driving, somebody hit my shit, yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna get out, motherfucker. No. I swear to God, yo,
you can't do that.
Yo, that's what type of nigga I am.
You can't do that.
That's what type of nigga I am. But
you can't do that.
But you feel me? I will say this.
Just say that you hit this shit. Just know that it's an automatic ass whooping coming. Cause just know it's an automatic ass whooping for your ass.
Car accidents fuck everything up. Police guy come, insurance guy came. Hopefully your shit ain't total. Then you gotta walk around with fucked up shit if
it's a little different now when the police come though.
Yeah, and that's what
the police don't even really want to get involved or need to get involved.
Unless niggas ain't got no license.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's something going on like that or whatever. For the most part, all you gotta do is make sure you take a picture of the person's license tag.
And you
license tag, and you good.
And it's good that while you speaking on police, it's good that you brought it up because I don't know if you saw the whole video that Jim Jones said. I love the fact that when the police got there, nobody was, nigga, get on the ground, guns drawn. I think that's the first time in a while
They tried.
They did?
Yeah, they tried because they was tussling, and then the dude that tried to hit him upside the back of the head. As soon as the police came, he did the YT people shit. He was like, "It's him," and pointed at Jim Jones, and then they tried to grab Jim Jones up, and he was like, "Why y'all grabbing me?"
Yeah,
he said it's just me by myself, man. He said, "Look, it's like 2-3 people He said they trying to fight me.
Yeah,
and then they stopped.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
And then further in the video, the dude who he tossed down the escalator. It was looked like it was either 1 or 2 lady guards.
Yeah, it was.
And he tried to swing on them. And that's when Jim Jones sat down and he just sat down.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And that's just chilling.
And that's the part what I'm saying right there.
Yeah, so they didn't really and not to say it because it's an older dude getting his ass whooped. So most likely they probably gonna try to grab the younger person. Yeah, that's what I would think.
But I'm just saying the fact that so much of the police brutality and crooked cop shit going, it was about time to see that like let's restrain the situation. Let's not choke the shit out of Jim Jones and let's not choke the shit out of the white guy. Let's see what the fucking actual problem is going on shit out this motherfucker. So that's that. Let's go to the next topic. Cuz found this one. The dude who I actually want to go down the list of the movies too, but
yeah.
But the dude, he was
got that on my phone. Hold on, yeah,
producer
we do that. Put
for
his
Space
ass out
Jam.
there. Fuck that.
He produced Falling Down.
Dirty old bastard.
His name was Herschel Wingrab. Weingrod.
Weingrod.
Herschel Weingrod.
Weingrod. Grod. Listen to this motherfucker last name.
Yeah.
Weingrod.
And I saved this movie for last because it's a popular movie. Trading Places. I think everybody know what that movie is.
Trading Places. This the producer nigga.
Yeah. Like you said, he wish he was trading places right
Yeah. I bet you he wish he was trading places. Yeah.
Well, this was your shit. Go ahead. You jump in.
All right. The name of the person who set the dude up is named Vitali. And I guess he do stuff like where it'd be like Catch a Predator type stuff.
He got his own podcast, but he do be doing that too.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm quite sure, his dad, like Cuz say, he got some other stuff that he into. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. Maybe y'all have. Or whatever. But it went like this. The old dude was sitting down, great, had some pizza with a girl that was 15. This same dude, what's his name again, cuz? Herschel Weingrod. Look him up, y'all. This old motherfucker. But yeah, man, was sitting there having pizza with this girl. They walked up on him like when Catch a Predator type shit. And the dude, boxed him in and was like, what you doing here? Or whatever. And he like, I'm just having pizza. Like wasn't he, cuz? That showed you the video, wasn't nothing wrong. I'm just having pizza. What else he said that struck me? We just here having conversation and flirting. So you having conversation and you flirting with a 15, 16-year-old girl? Like, come on, yo. And then if you look, I don't even think we saw it. You saw the end of part of the video. Yo, his hotel was like right up the street.
I didn't know that was his hotel though. I thought he was just walking.
His hotel, because when he walked and they sprayed the stuff on him, back his neck, whatever. Purple and blue, like how you do at the baby shower or whatever. The dude sprayed that on him or whatever. And then the building he was great walking. He was like, nah, and then walked out and then went and there was a security person standing there or whatever. So that was the building where he was at. It's right up the street from him, yeah? What y'all think that man was going to do?
He was going to take it there. Because he wasn't going to fuck in public.
Yeah, man. And then I'm going to make sure that I put this motherfucker face up on my edits when I edit this motherfucking shit too. Because man, the Nickelodeon dude, Herschel Weinstein, what's the other motherfucker who had the island? Epstein. Epstein, goddamn. Like, man, why we not talking about these motherfuckers, man? Like, this shit is getting ridiculous, yo. But everything that come out about a black person, Drake pedophile, the motherfuckers want to jump on it.
Now, I'm going to say this. Now, to add to that, it go to show I was just talking about this on my our show last night, is that how black people is just so ignorant to knowledge. And what I mean is, you feel me? We hear about Drake being a pedophile in some black shit, which is rap. Mm-hmm. You feel me? However, that Nickelodeon shit is right there on Netflix. How many black people watching that shit?
Man, your kids is looking at Nickelodeon shit, man.
It's right there.
And if you don't know, I'll tell you, man. This Walt Disney shit ain't too good for kids and stuff either. There's a whole bunch of stuff in that.
No, what I'm saying is because how they found out Drake was a pedophile through rap. The TV show. What's the name of the TV show? Quiet on the Set. That's about the Nickelodeon people who was pedophiles. That show is on Netflix right now for free. It's called Quiet on the Set.
And ain't none of this stuff getting talked about, man.
And the thing is and that's what I was saying and I'm not trying to come at black people, but it is what it is. I'm saying where that knowledge is right there. It's a whole show about how these niggas getting caught. You feel me? So, I mean, I will say they put it out there just as much as the Drake shit. It's just that black people don't want to pay attention to it. But the jump into what you were saying.
I don't know, cause it's like when it's YT people, it's like you hear about it and then you don't. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's more a society pumping whatever, pumping it up for, not really pumping it up because it's them. Or if they got that money, and they kind of paying to suppress that shit so nobody can talk about. Now
that I can definitely agree with on that, but that's what I was gonna say. I think everybody gotta be more knowledgeable. I ain't just want to pick on black people. I think everybody gotta be more knowledgeable. I think white people a little bit are because they know our culture and certain things and shit like that. And the reason why I'm saying is because these same things, they be coming on CNN. Most motherfucking black people that watching those news like the Fox where they be having them little debate shows and be knowing what's going on with the country. Most motherfuckers is not watching that and shit like that. You feel me? So I will say that. I'm definitely gonna agree with you, especially with guys like the Weinstein. I don't know how this nigga don't got life in prison with all the sexual harassment allegations. I mean, crimes committed, all that shit. But let me hop back on this dude.
Dirty motherfuckers, man.
I watch How to Catch a Predator a million times. That's one of the shows that when I start like finding things to. This is what I mean when I start opening up my mind, because I was always watching sports. Just doing black shit all the time. Not trying to say the news is something white, but it's informing and shit like that.
Right.
So I start watching things.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
A lot of black people, I mean, younger black people and stuff, people our age,
Yeah.
me and yours, don't
Yeah.
really watch the news.
Exactly. So I started getting into things like that. One of my favorite TV shows is Steve Wilkos Show. And I know how devastating this shit is with this child molesting shit, because I'm a huge fan of Steve Wilkos and shit. Good job what he doing out there in Chicago. But the reason why I'm saying is because, everything that you do, you need to be careful, especially when it comes to a child. You got to watch how you like a post, and I'm not telling you to do anything, but you got to watch how you communicate with a child. Liking the posters, liking messages, saying certain things to them. The wrong thing that's said to a child, that's already you already looked at as a pedophile, and that's a crime right then and there. It's called enticing a minor. So when was already talking to Shorty and telling her whatever and saying that was already the first crime right then and there.
And then he turned around, the age he was saying when he went on the dating site that he saw her was saying 23. When the dude was talking to him and was asking him and stuff, confronting him, whatever, he was like, I think he said, she told you her age now, didn't she? And he was like, yeah.
No, before that he was saying that she said that she was 23.
But then he said something about 15,
and then she was
16.
Like, no, that's right. He said that she's 23, she's 23. He was like, hey, how old is you? She like 15. He's like, how old she told you she was? He was like, 15. So she was like, why the hell you here with a 15-year-old having a conversation?
That conversation is just as soon as he found out, whenever it was, I'm gonna give that man at least that.
Yeah, whenever it was.
Whenever it was, he found out how old this girl was. Ain't no, all right, we just gonna sit down and eat some pizza and then I'm gonna walk up the street and go home and I'm gonna call you an Uber. Nah. As soon as I found out and I made that mistake, now I'm getting that fuck away from you.
Yeah.
Because I don't even want that shit to be attached to me. No type of way. I made a mistake, I'm out. Nigga, as soon as I went in and came past the pizza door, the pizza place, I went in and got inside, yeah. Once I found out what the age, what was going on, if I got tricked like that, or whatever. But man, when you got doubts about a person's age, I would just say, dog, you might not want to fucking do it.
And all I was going to add before we go to the next topic, for me, all I was just basically going to say is this: hey man, be careful out there. Watch what you're doing. Kids, be careful. Watch who's after you and watch what you're doing. Parents, you need to be more into your kids to watch what they're doing, because I mean, just as much as he got caught on there are really kids that is on those apps looking for motherfuckers. So you need to watch that. I'm not trying to say kids are on there looking to have sex with them. There are some out there because they want to have young experience, and I'm nowhere near saying that's right. But kids, they're doing these things behind their parents' back. Be careful, because anything can happen. I mean, I always find it crazy and wild when I see young girls kidnapped, right? And then you go, when people show their Instagram page, their Facebook, you go look at these girls doing the freakiest and nastiest things, and they only like 14, 15.
All right, I see what you're saying, because we ain't going to sit here and act like when we was young, no matter what age you was or whatever, that somebody did some things that they wasn't supposed to be doing and knew perfectly well exactly what the fuck they was doing. And I'm talking about ages when you like 15, 16.
I see it is.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I mean, I ain't gonna say you grown, but at least at that age, because I told you, because of the work I used to do, I used to drive a school bus or whatever. So I used to see them at all ages. The ones that be 14, 15, 16 and up, they know what they doing, yeah.
Exactly.
They know exactly what they doing, yeah. Not that, I mean, what I'll say is that when you young like that, you think you know it all, but you don't. And when you get grown and you get older, then you look back on shit and you be like, damn, the shit I was doing, that wasn't the way to do it. Or whatever, I fucked up hopefully you be like, let me try to do some different shit, do it a different way or do some different shit.
All right.
But yeah, they be knowing right from wrong.
Yeah.
A baby know right from wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Next topic. Could you be with a good woman if the sex is bad? And I actually came up with this topic. Not this topic, but I came up with this topic before when on the show That's the Way Love Goes.
Let me take another drink.
I'm going to say this. I can. Now that the experience in the life that I am right now, now I can. Because I feel like a woman with bad sex, she's not going to cheat on me. You feel me? Because her sex really not going to be good enough for anybody else to want or go get. After that, where my mind at on a real tip, not to sound childish, but where my mind at on a real tip is, my mindset not there no more. I'm not that guy where pussy and sex is the major thing and the main thing of a relationship. I'm a freaky ass nigga, so I already know when it comes to sex, I'm gonna smash, handle my business, and do me when it's my turn to do me. So I'm really not worried about that shit as far as sex being bad. I mean, I want good sex, and yes, I want a freak of all freaks, and I want all that nasty shit, blah blah. But at the same time, long as a woman is a good woman, she handling her business, doing what she gotta do for me, loving me, caring about me, being a great woman overall, the sex will come in time. And I would say this, you feel me? Do like me. I try to choose a woman who got a nice plump enough body, a nice size titties, and a nice size ass. So if her shit is trash, I can get behind that thing and bungle it up. You feel me? So that's how I feel. I definitely could be with a woman. Now the age that I am now, and more mature, I definitely could be with a woman with bad sex, but she a good woman.
Yeah, I kind of gotta go with you there on that one. To piggyback off of what you were saying, cause if now when I was younger, I mean, you know how it is when you're younger fellas or whatever.
No.
You want the baddest looking, sweetest looking thing out there, boy, and I mean, that can do everything. You ain't worried. You sacrifice it all, damn near. You feel like that at that time, boy, for something that looked like that, and she ain't really good for you, because we don't really know what we want when we young, stuff like that either.
You think? I think when we young, I say this all the time. When you born, people say that's a beautiful little girl. She's gonna be a beautiful wife one day, or a handsome queen. I mean, a beautiful queen. Blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a son, he gonna get all the chicks, man. Watch him, He gonna have the baddest. I'm gonna keep my man right. So when that's taught into you and all that, so you want I want the baddest girl and I want the best sex.
Mm-hmm.
Then as you getting older, you seeing it. I mean, I think everybody. I'll give you a quick question real quick before I finish about that, and I'm gonna see if you can see it. Think hard, cuz. Think hard. I'm gonna grab your thinking cap. Think hard. Name a time when you was probably maybe in the range of 10 and 12 years old where you had a crush on a woman like your mother age, like one of your mother friends, a school teacher.
I can't think of exactly who it was, yo, but I'm quite sure I had a crush. I'm trying to think, yo. Who did I have a crush on when I was a little kid that, like...
Even if you could just describe her.
Yeah.
Even if you could just describe her, like she could have been at the church. She could have worked at the school.
Yeah, boy. Middle school, boy. Everybody used to like her. Her name was Miss Embry.
She was your teacher?
Yeah. When what she taught? Was it science or English? Can't think of what it was. I think it was science or something like that, or English or something, or whatever. Miss Embry, boy. We all liked her, boy. Miss Embry was fine, boy. That was, like when I like that episode of Martin. With the teacher? Yo, and then the funny part is, why I ran into her when I was grown. I was out shopping one day downtown at a store and happened to be in there shopping and ran into her, yo. Yo, it was like, I swear to goodness, it was like running into a celebrity, cause, I was like, Miss Embry, I couldn't
she
believe,
still look good?
Yes. Still, and now when I ran into her, I probably was like 25, 26.
You said this your
middle
middle school teacher,
and that was my middle school teacher. So
she
was a little bit older than what she was. Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid or whatever. Still fine, Still fine, yo. Had that same type of personality. Even then, when I talked to her and whatever, and I was like, yeah, I was like, used to I was like, I used to be one of your students at Calverton or whatever. And she like, what's your name? And I said my name and shit, and she said she remembered me. Yeah, I mean, who knows? She might didn't. It was just just ain't want to be embarrassed and shit. But yeah, she we talked for a minute or whatever. But yeah, boy, we used to have a big old crush on her, boy. Miss Embry she was beautiful, yeah. And it wasn't like she was dressing like slutty or nothing like that. She was the old regular old teacher look. With the teacher dresses and stuff on back then, boy. And but she had it. She had a nice little body on it too.
And that's why I brought that up. Us as kids, now mind you now, that's middle school. Us as kids already looking at a woman, our hormones is going. We see pretty women, we want to go. We see nice booties, we want to go. So I can see while us being young, that could be on our mind. Like, yo, I gotta have a good looking woman with great sex.
Yeah, that discipline don't come till later, yo.
Yeah, the discipline comes till later. And what happened is after, I think this, and I don't want to disrespect discipline, but I'm about to for a little bit. I don't even really think it's discipline. I think, yo, once a nigga see all the bullshit that comes with pussy, he be like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
After a while, you stop hunting. After a while, you stop chasing it as much. Or whatever, when you really get to know what it is out here in these streets, yeah, man, yeah, you tired. It's like I forgot what movie that was when they was talking about a lion being in the cage compared to being out in the jungle or whatever. You know, from being so long in the cage or whatever, it's like he get docile. You know, he not as ferocious no more or whatever. Whereas
caged up.
If he was out in the wild, yeah, I mean, but
be doing with his natural habitat.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's kind of something like that.
Yeah. So before I'm gonna clean it up before we go to the next topic. All I was gonna say is back in the day, if you would have asked me, I'm 37 right now. If you would have asked me this shit, 27, shit, probably hell. If you would have asked me this shit when I was 30,
hell no,
I'd have been like, oh nah. If she can, because I'm out here busting my ass, I want you to throw it back while I'm out here busting my ass before I get the shit out.
Hey, you look for what feel good when you young more. To me, yeah, I mean, to what's good for you, when you older.
And now it's all about, you feel me, who's gonna bring me peace. And if you got some good pussy, you feel me, along the way, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This was so funny cause I don't mean to put him out here with having this girl. This was so funny. They both had this conversation in front of me, where my girl, I'll put it out there. My girl, you probably don't remember what I was talking about doing. Watch this. I'm listening. I'm listening. Remember when I told you my girl be wanting me to say that she the best I ever had?
Right.
My cousin and his girl both said, we good and we be killing it, but we both know we ain't the best. To have an adult conversation like that.
Yo, because that's crazy, yo. Just because you want to feel good, you want the person to tell you that you the best they ever had, yeah. Your feelings is that fragile, as though if they don't tell you that, like, it might be over.
And she want me to, and I ain't trying to disrespect my girl, but I guess she want me to say it like that. Say it because I'm her best ever. So she like, well, you better say it.
I mean, I get it. It's only naturally right that if you feel like that, you want the person to feel like that. But if they don't, yo, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
It's okay, man.
And I want to make sure I put this in women's head. It's not because, yo, you not the best I ever had. You feel me? I'm ever thinking about the best I ever had. I mean, those thoughts probably do come past if you see the person, something reminiscent. But am I going hunting for it? Am I going looking for it? No, there's no shit like that. Am I having sex with you thinking about that? No, that's none of that shit.
The thing that come with us as being men is like, you know, when we younger, you could say that we are little horny dudes with the little pink thing hanging out and shit running around or whatever. But when we get older, man, maturity, and you start to understand shit, you start to realize, like, you know, fucking everything ain't cool, or trying to fuck everything ain't cool, because a lot of that shit can get you in a lot of trouble for real.
Facts.
Or whatever and shit. You know, and you just start to realize things, man. Like, you start to get older, you start to get a little wiser. You know, and start to have, to that word again, more discipline. You know, I think that, you know, it's not the only thing, but I think that play a big part, you know, in becoming a man and growing.
Yeah. All right, next topic. Okay. Basically, have you ever had a crazy girl? So let me get into it. Have you ever had a girl, you feel me, that was making it seem like she was all into you?
Basically, can I
go ahead? Go ahead.
Basically, it's like, fellas, have you ever had, or even ladies or whatever, had somebody who was just like head over heels over you? You know, always talked about how much they in love with you. You know, they might act, if they think you're doing some shit, they kirking out and acting crazy, and you like, hey, baby, calm down or whatever. So, it ain't even like that or whatever. But just that type of person. And then if y'all break up, like a month later, they got a whole new person. Like, was it you that they was in love with, or was it like the infatuation that they had you?
I'm gonna say this. It could be two things. I ain't gonna say the infatuating of being around, but I can say it's two things. I think one it is that the person really love you and they're addicted to you and they want everything to be you and them. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I kind of hate those type of relationships where I'm good. I hate them type of relationships where it's me and you all the time. Now, granted, living together, I'm cool with. Being in a relationship and we're around each other a lot, I'm cool with. But when it comes to every single time I move, you gotta move. Every time you go over here, I gotta go over there. And when it's not like that, you acting crazy, it's a problem, you flipping the script, you bringing up bullshit arguments to make it seem like I don't care about you or don't love you. I feel like you making me feel like you last. I make you feel like you last. All the mind game shit. It goes into what my second thing is. It's a control mechanism. I believe that for somebody to be blowing you up and to be doing all this shit, and then for you not to listen, when you break up there with somebody else, it's clearly you wasn't listening. They want to control you, and I think women and men, but mostly women, do shit like that. It's crazy when you want to be controlling and want to control your mate and shit like that. And I get it. I mean, I feel like women treat us like how us men treat pets and animals. You gotta think about it. To imagine you right now, cuz controlling a fucking lion. Whatever you say, just like how you do Chance, whatever you say a lion do, and it's super obedient and never attacks you. That's what women do to you. Just think about it. We could beat the dog shit out of a woman. You feel me? We're stronger than a woman. We do all the physical thing. And now a woman get to tell, hey, big strong guy, move that. I need you to move that refrigerator. When you need to move, who your girl gonna call? You. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, and to see that she got that type of control and know, and another thing, just like how I say with Cuz with the line, he can go like this and the line jump on. If somebody say something disrespectful to a nigga girl, what you stepping up? So a woman like all that control and all that shit, which is an understandable thing. But when you starting to go overboard with the super controlling, where you at, what you doing, then when a nigga don't answer, it's a conflict. You destroying property, you doing all this shit. It's a control factor. And then you do that shit and go be with another nigga right after that. I mean, I do want to say, yeah, it put this part in there. Yeah, she probably was talking to that nigga, this, that, and third, and all that shit. But at the end of the day, fellas, she moved on to somebody that's going to listen. And, I mean, that only go to work so far. I never seen a girl who was selfish like that and succeed in relationships. Most women I know who be on that super controlling shit, my way, this, that, and the third, and all that shit, I see them single right now.
Yeah, I mean, I say this because what made me bring it up is I was looking at something Dr. Umar, it was some Dr. Umar shit, and he was talking or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, Dr. Umar was talking about, yeah, I mean, he was like, basically, shit. I'm getting drunk, yo. I gotta get this shit out.
Hey, yo. No, leave that shit.
No, hell no.
Leave that shit.
Hell no. Y'all had never see this part, but maybe in the 360 extra behind the scenes clips or some shit.
Got to.
Hold on, but let me
can't read his own handwriting.
Yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was getting to. All right. Yeah, I mean, if she acting all crazy and head over heels and stuff with you like that, and then y'all break up and 3 weeks later, a month later, that ain't no time, yeah. I mean, people will look at it nowadays like that's a long time, but they ain't really no long time, yo. And then they moving on like that. I gotta play devil's advocate, cuz, and not disagree with you, but to say this about it or whatever. If you was all like that 3 weeks ago, because it's 4 weeks in a month. If you was like that 3 weeks ago, and then a month later you done got somebody else, you moved on, and the pictures on Facebook, y'all all hugged up, or whatever. I don't think you really cared about me like that. You was just more infatuated with, with being around, with me being around you and how I made you feel for real.
Oh, so you don't think that she was already talking to the nigga? That's what I said.
I definitely agree with that. Or whatever, but no, I'm just breaking down another part of it or whatever. But yeah, man, if it's like that, yo, then she wasn't. I don't think she really cared like she said she did. Not to say that she didn't care or whatever, but not like how she was saying. Because man, when you care about somebody, I don't give a damn what happened or whatever. You want to, but it ain't that easy to just move on and just be with somebody else like that. And next you know, y'all all hugged up and pictures and somebody to look at the shit would think y'all was together for 6 months already and shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever and shit. Like, no, man, I just think it wasn't really what they was saying it was. They was just trying to make it feel like that. They enjoyed that feeling that you gave them when you was with them and all that stuff, but no, not like how they was saying. That's what I say about it.
So, I mean, as I already spoke on it, but I mean, I definitely agree with everything Cuz said for all that, because that's wild, wicked, and crazy for, I mean, because I mean, I don't want to downplay women so bad on here, but I mean, it is that common thing, because you really don't see guys be on some, I'm going to control your every move, and if you don't, I'm breaking up with you. Nah, guys gonna be like this. You ain't listening, I'm cheating on you.
For the most part, I ain't even gonna lie. As much as I want to disagree with you on that, most guys, ladies, and believers, when we say this shit, whether it's right, wrong, how you feel about it, most guys will be with you and just say fuck it and just cheat on you and shit.
I mean, not to throw dirt on your other the question we put it, but the same thing as that. Niggas, some niggas. Well, I'm not saying me, but some niggas will go with you when your sex is bad and they cheat on you. That's all I'm gonna say. And don't edit that.
Nah, I ain't gonna edit the other shit. You'll see how I do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna work it in there because I've been drinking the night and shit. I've been drinking since earlier and shit, y'all. So please forgive me, y'all. Yeah. And if you don't, then the hell with you anyway and shit.
All right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, but that was a good one, man. Both of them. All right, last topic of the night. This was crazy. I came up with this. I came up with this topic because of him. He got me looking at different researches ever since we did the first show.
Yeah, man, and I want to say this real quick because it's not gonna be these just type of stories or whatever because
these good stories though.
I mean, they good stories, yo, but I don't want to do just that because it'd be messed up, man.
No, I'm just saying
some of these situations and stuff, and I think it's good to bring light, to our audience, but I want to kind of have those stories and then some crazy stories where we can kind of laugh and trip and joke.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
I'm gonna start mixing that in.
I mean, but that's what this show is already about. I mean, from every time I do that introduction, we talk about any and everything. So I mean, I like these little segments when you come up with this shit. I mean, at first I ain't gonna say I didn't like it, but I'm saying at first I didn't get it and all that shit. And then once I seen the little things he look up shit, anytime something like this come up, I send it straight to his phone. I send it straight to him right away. So anyway,
I gotta get better at looking at that shit. Yeah, that's my fault, man.
Yeah. So basically, the topic was this. We basically want to call this unsolved mysteries. Well, these mysteries are solved, but solved mysteries. But anyway, what happened is it was a guy had a family of 5 kids. He lost his job. Him and his wife lost his job. It made me think they was doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing. Him and his wife lost their job. He was a police officer. I forgot the job that she had.
They ain't going into detail on how he lost it.
No, but I think they was doing some type of fraud or some shit. You feel me? And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, the lifestyle that he was, and I want to know this type of lifestyle that he had for his kids, but the lifestyle that he's providing for his kids, he was basically saying that the reason why he killed his kids, himself and his wife, is because he didn't want his children to be in the school system.
Right.
fatally shot himself,
Yeah, let it play.
his wife, and his 5 young children, faxed a letter to the local TV station that him and his wife had been fired from their job at the hospital and that they planned to escape everything by killing the whole family because it would be better to end all of their lives than leave their children in the hands of someone else. After reading the letter, someone from the TV station called the police and officers were dispatched to the man's home. Once inside, an officer said everybody was shot in the head and some was shot multiple times. His wife's body was found upstairs in the bedroom, and his children's bodies were found alongside him in another bedroom. A neighbor said, "I thought I was hearing firecrackers, not gunshots." The hospital was investigating the couple for misrepresenting their employment to an outside agency in order to receive child care assistance. A 40-year-old man.
All right, so I got I got it wrong calling the dude a cop and all that shit. You feel me? So sorry to the police department.
Hey,
All right,
that's a small fucking minor mistake compared to what we talking.
Yeah, his mistake.
That's
mistake.
That's crazy.
First of all, I want to know what him and his wife was doing at the hospital. I definitely want to look more into that shit because, I mean, for both of them to get fired, it must have been they were scamming, hurting people.
I was gonna say that's why I asked you
sex
that. I
on
was
the
saying
job.
it sounded like something illegal might have been going on.
Yeah,
or something.
because and the reason why I'm saying that is because all you did was lose your job. Did you? So, and what happened is, what that mean is, don't you know how they say overthinkers?
Mm-hmm.
You overthought. Oh shit! I must not ever going to get a type of job in this job field because I ain't gonna lie, working in the hospital, you get paid bread.
Did it? It ain't say whether his wife knew he lost the job or whatever.
No, did you hear what they said?
What?
It said him and his wife worked at the same hospital and lost their job. That's why I said, was they both doing something together illegal? Was they having sex on the job?
Mm-hmm. Was
Was they hurting people? Was they doing insurance fraud? What was you doing for you to say, yo, me and my wife lost a job. We don't have confidence in our ability to get another job. Let's go and kill our kids.
They probably was doing some illegal shit, yo.
And they was about to get locked
I
up.
think when you in that field, let's just say it wasn't enough to get locked up. But I think when you're in that field and you do some shady shit, like that shit.
You can't get a job like that again.
Like that shit, they blackball you from out of that shit. So maybe that's why, it had something to do with it or whatever. But the whole thing is, man, it's just messed up that even happened, yo. You decided to take out
5.
everybody.
That was actually 7 people.
5 kids.
You and your wife.
Him and the wife. So, like Cuz said, that's 7 people, yeah? 7 people you decided to just end everybody's life just because you like, yo, I don't know what he was thinking, yo. Like, we can't get another job. I mean, even if I had messed up that bad and I couldn't get a job in my field no more, making the money that I was making.
Yes, please
My thoughts is going to be, well, I got to start looking to do something else to support my family.
Even
or
if you're
whatever.
blackballed.
Even if I'm blackballed, yeah? Yeah, I mean, because it ain't on the levels of that, but I went through something like that or whatever. I got myself into some trouble when I was doing the school bus thing.
Okay.
Or whatever. Not that I'm blackballed, but nothing like that. But whatever. Like you start making other plans, yo, to continue, yeah. I mean, like the story don't just stop. Like that's the last page of the book right there and shit. I mean, you gotta keep going. And
the only thing I'm gonna have to say is because where I think it would have something to do with it is something illegal because it's like this. Well, I'm gonna answer it 2 ways. I'm gonna answer the part where it don't got nothing to do with illegal before I get to that. Now, if it don't got nothing illegal and you just lost your job, I mean, were you were thinking that much ahead that you couldn't find a job anywhere else, and you just thought your kids did you give up on yourself? Because that's the only thing the reason why they were killed, that's what it said in the letter. The reason why they was killed because they felt like they didn't want their kids in the system. They didn't want their kids
so it wasn't his decision.
It was theirs decision. So my thing is, did you guys not have confidence in yourself? And hold on, I'm not even gonna say you that weak. So we're gonna get off that. Now we're gonna go to the illegal stuff. Yo, cuz I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas had to do something illegal at the jail for them to say that statement.
Yeah,
that mean they was about to go to jail.
That's what it sounded like.
And them kids about to get took.
Yeah, it sounded like they was doing something they ain't had no business doing, you know? And maybe times was that rough where they felt as though they had to do something, yo. But man, I'm just here to tell you, man. Like
I'm taking care of my kids.
yo,
I'm sorry.
it's other ways to use your brain, man. Like it's other ways to come up with stuff, man. You don't need to be doing nothing illegal like that, where as though your whole family gonna be in jeopardy, and then the kids y'all going to jail or something like that, and the kids getting took and going to foster home. I mean, you gotta think about it's chess, not checkers, man. You gotta think about all that shit before you even make them moves, yeah. You know what I mean? Because there's other stuff out here, and it's too many opportunities out here, man, nowadays to make money. And me saying that, I grasp at difficult things to do it or whatever, but that don't mean you give up, yeah.
And I was gonna say this, and I don't mean to laugh on this one, but I was just laughing a little bit because what the thought in my head, yo, for them to both lose their job, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to say this, it had to be some major fraud, and you must have been straight up killing people. You had to been killing people for both of y'all to get fired, or y'all was in there fucking doing experiments or something there for both of y'all to get fired. You feel
What
me?
was they doing?
Yeah.
Trafficking or some shit.
You had to be doing something.
Fuck was going on?
For your mind to go straight to my kids in the system. I mean, we already know your kids only go in the system for the following things: because you're a bad parent, you're going to jail already for something. You feel me? And I basically just said this shit. You're a bad parent, you're going to jail for something, or you did. That's it. And I mean, you made that. First of all, you had 5 kids. When I look at the picture, I don't think none of them was over the age of 10.
Nah, they all of them looked like they was young.
Yeah,
man.
they had a fresh baby.
I wouldn't even go 10, y'all. I would say 8, 9.
Yeah, they had a fresh baby. I want to know. I'm never saying anybody should die, get murdered, but I just want to say, how could anybody? I mean, literally. I think the killers are the killers and the rapists are the rapists. I think when you see a baby, something in you should be saying off limits. How the fuck do you put a barrel? I don't even want to say a gun. How do you put a barrel at a baby?
Like Scarface said, yo, no women and no children, man. If you don't feel like that, then I think that's called what, a psychopath or something.
It gotta be. It gotta be. It gotta be. I mean,
Cause like, you know how you seen one of them movies and the assassin he grade do something, and then right when he grade kill him, it's the mother and the kid around, and then he feels some type of way that he can't do it, and that'd be me. Cause I mean, I couldn't see myself doing nothing like that, yo, to nobody else's family, and especially not mine, yo. And for him and the wife to make that decision, yo, it had to be some way deeper things going on, whereas though they felt like it was over, and it ain't never over, never. And in this life, yeah.
And I would say this too before we get up out of here.
Or the next,
I would say this, like, I'm never saying you should kill anybody, but I can understand you killing somebody that killed somebody that you know or tried to kill you, somebody that tried to rape them. How the hell you just kill motherfuckers that you love? How do you work up the energy? I mean, you gotta think about it, yo.
The way people view it, yo, it's like, I mean, maybe they felt like they was really doing their kids like some justice to do it that way.
People do be feeling like that.
Yeah,
It was some guy. I forgot what was the guy. It was
mental health is real. Yeah.
It was some white guy who he used to kidnap girls and make them his wives, and those girls used to kidnap other little girls with him.
Was that girl that the dude found? Not her that he found, but I think it was the other girl.
Yeah.
Some of the other girls was doing stuff like that for you.
Yeah. And what happened is they found the one girl was like, yo, we know you. We haven't seen you since you was like 7 years old.
Yeah, the dude had the George Jefferson and shit told me he was eating McDonald's. And me and my girl was looking at that video the other day with you.
And people, the dude who was doing all that shit, guess what he was saying? He was saying what you just said. He felt like that he was doing justice and doing the right thing and this, that, and the third. And the whole time, I don't know, man. It's just Satan up in your body or some shit like that. But I mean,
man, I don't know what to chalk it up as, but I'm here to say, man, that can't be the way.
Yeah, I always, like I said before we get out here, I always find it strange. Always that guy or that woman who you just kill everybody in your house. That's all. Like, how? Shit. I can only imagine. I probably would shit my bricks if I'm in my house and I hear a gunshot, pow, and then my girl not in the bed with me, and I go open the door and pow, I hear her. And then you hear the kid, no, mommy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna dip on him. Anyway, that's good enough.
He said you gonna run up out of there, cuz.
I'm going. Hey, cuz.
One of the little ones, yo, you up out of there.
I got one worse, better for you. Nigga, don't you know how them girls get put out their nigga house when they naked? Nigga, I'm be calling cuz. Nigga with snow on my shit. Come get me, y'all. Nigga, y'all, can you tell me bring a blanket?
Hey, man. That's been another episode of the 360 podcast, man. Keep tuning in. Check us out, man. We on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't fuck with Twitter. Hey, man, maybe I should. Hey, leave me some comments. Some notes in the comments, man, if I should or not. I don't know. You really know anything about Twitter?
I fuck with Twitter. To a certain extent, like I look on it, but do I fuck with it like I'm one of these people twittering?
I don't fuck with it all, man. But like I said, man, 360 podcast. You want to plug your shit in?
Oh yeah, man. As always, man. I'm on many streams and all that. KTSC Sports Talk. We talk about every single thing as far as sports related. And then of course, you feel me. My baby, my I'm calling my son. You feel me? They be talking with me featuring my boy Jack. And the lovely Q, you feel me? She always coming through. And the show is basically the same type of concept where we talk about everything, every single thing. Our shit is females get to chime in a little bit more and make them feel special. No disrespect. But as always, man, doing this shit with my cousin, man, the 360 podcast. Of course, Big Dre is not in the building, you feel me? But he'll be back.
Oh, man, we going to keep it 360 regardless.
Yeah, always, man. We ain't going to never miss an episode. We always going to run it. Either Gary going to be here, I'm going to be here. Somebody going to be here, you going to hear from us.
Yeah, you're going to see one of us.
Yeah.
Shit.
All three of us, too.
Right.
All three.
Either all three of us all together, or at least one of us going to be holding it down. Or whatever. And like I say, man, if you don't want to fuck with us, go with them other podcasts and let them fuck your head up.
All right, man. Good night, everybody. This has been a 360 podcast once again.
Motherfucking right.